Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Factorio. And I am here with Rotype, and we're doing some really exciting things. We're getting ourselves some cool suit stuff. And I'm working to upgrade my battery.
Yeah, for once you're ahead of me in the technology.
Yeah, so I have fusion reactor. I went ahead and made another solar panel, so I have a couple different sources of power, mostly just because I already had it and it fits the slots that I have. All right, so we've got our battery. Ooh, that takes up the same amount of space as a previous battery. Okay, so the battery capacity is now 100 megajoules. Does it say that in the... I would assume that it would say that in this. Okay, so that is 5 times the capacity for... Now, you have to build 10 to do it, but it gives you 5 times the capacity, and it takes up the same kind of size. So it's space efficient, more or less, from what I'm seeing.
Yep.
Okay, so I want to build another energy shield. And then we'll build up another thing of batteries. Doesn't mean I have to suck up more batteries, though. Looks like I'm low on steel, but I should have the robots bringing me steel, so that will be coming soon. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in... So now my batteries are charging up nicely. Put in another one of these shields. What else do we have as far as modules? Let me take a look. We have an exoskeleton. I'm going to assume that's fairly big.
Yeah, I believe it. It actually says if you hover over dimensions 2x4.
Ah, okay. Which is the same... No, that's actually... That's significantly big.
Yeah, it is pretty large.
Now you can't rotate...
The next level armor...
What? Let's actually check that. Can you rotate things? No, they are
No,
a set.
unfortunately you can. It is, yeah.
That's
a
a
little
bummer.
annoying that you can't do that.
So we have nothing that would actually fill up my suit Tetris here perfectly. Outside more solar panels.
Yeah, you often end up with some odd empty spaces just because you sometimes don't fill in these awkward corners.
That. All right, what do we need for solar panels? We need. Okay. What do we need for solar panels? What is the issue with that? Need. Probably. Copper I'm low on, I would imagine. Do I not have that in my logistics? I don't have that in my logistics. Probably because I didn't feel like I had a need for it, I would imagine.
Yeah, I always try to carry around just the basics. You know, not too much, but just like 100, maybe 100 copper, 100 iron. Just the basic things.
Oh, okay. I need more blue circuits, but we'll just steal them from right here. Not quite. Probably do it. There we go. We have ourselves another battery Mark II. Okay, and I could fit another one of those, and then I could do 3 more solar cells if I really wanted to, but we don't necessarily have to do that. This takes quite a lot of work to get.
And once you... yeah, once you get used to the exoskeleton legs too, you'll never want to run without them. They just make you run that much faster, and it's really nice to get around the map.
Oh, okay. So now you tell me that after I've already filled out my suit. Well, are you full?
Well,
Are you full on your
full.
suit?
No, I don't even have the fusion reactor yet. I was busy building
All right, come here.
a small area.
I want to give you one of my shields. Oh, no, they said that wouldn't do it either. I actually don't... What, 2x4? That's really sizable. I could put that up there. All right. You're gonna have 2 of my shields, unless you don't really want them.
No, that's fine. I am really just after the fusion reactor, and then I'll decide what I want to fill the rest of the space with.
All right. So I want to give this to you. So what do I do? Shift, control. What do I do to?
I believe you just Z on top of me. You put your mouse pointer on top.
Okay. You should have 2. No. Okay.
Oh,
They just.
they have one on the ground. Never mind. It wasn't Z. I don't know what the button is, but I got him.
Okay. Well, I gave you 2 shields. Okay, so exoskeleton legs require electric engine units, which we shouldn't be that far away from. There they are, they're over
Yeah,
here.
they're around here somewhere.
I'll just take the full 50, why not? Okay.
Almost there. I have 230 processing units out of the 250 I need for that fusion reactor.
Taking you so long.
Well, I had to set up the whole... I wanted to set up this whole area to continually make them.
Okay. Yay, we can make one! I hope I did this dimensionally correct. I guess either way I'll be able to figure it out. Should have it. Okay, it isn't quite the way I thought it would be, but that's okay. We can still figure that out. Here.
All right. 250. Portable fusion reactor.
Now, if you... I'm assuming you just fill a suit full of exoskeleton legs. Is that accumulative or stacking?
Yes. Yeah, if you fill... Some people do that. They put like one fusion reactor and then fill the rest of the space with legs. And I believe if you do that, you can outrun trains.
All right.
Do a speed test.
So... battery. Out of steel again. Probably have way more batteries than I actually need. We need more of these.
Yeah, especially with the fusion reactor, you generally don't need a ton of batteries. They're useful as a backup, but...
That.
All right, finally got my fusion reactor. You know, I think I want a pair of legs too.
Yeah, I'm getting impatient with the steel here, so I'm gonna steal some. Okay, that should do it. Oh, you're not kidding with these legs, jeez. Question is, where did I leave the car? The other question is, do I need the car? Can you...
How many legs did you go with?
Just one. Can you put modules on vehicles?
Not normally,
Oh, okay.
but with mods you can. Now, I don't know. Yeah, it looks like we don't have that mod currently installed. But you can get a mod where you can put... The most helpful one is the portable roboport. Because you can like put it in a train and then you just drive up with the train. And if you have the portable roboport in the train, it knows to look in the wagons for the stuff. So you can just drive up with all the stuff in the wagons and build an outpost right out of the train. It's pretty handy.
I don't know why the robots aren't giving me the steel, because I clearly have it in my logistics and they're just not... Oh, see, it's right there. What the heck? Okay, well, doesn't matter. Oh, am I building more batteries than I need to? think I'm building more batteries than I need to. Crap. Cancel that. Cancel that. Oh, I see what it's doing. Okay. Whoops. Okay, well, we'll get it here in a second. So to fill out my suit, I'm going to need 2 more solar panels past this one, or solar cells. Then I'll have a full Tetris board.
I don't know if I'd focus on filling it. Like I have plenty of empty spaces just because you fill it with what you need. But,
No.
if it makes you happy to have.
No, if it gives me
full suit.
spaces, they must be filled. It doesn't matter if you actually need these things, they must be filled.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
Are there modules
Alright,
that we have
now
yet
my
to
room.
unlock, or are these all of them?
We have a few. Let's see. You can get a better personal roboport, but I think it's the same size. There is something called the personal laser defense, which used to be garbage, but I'm told they buffed it. And that might be it. Oh, there's another thing called discharge defense, which also used to be terrible, but I have also heard that they buffed that as well. So there are a couple other things that we could get. My robots are just plain out misbehaving, and I don't know what their deal is.
All right, well, I'm not going to worry about the solar panels necessarily, but there we go. Okay, now the logistic robots are here giving me stuff. Took them long enough. Now to go back on the original task that I set myself on. Oh, I should have gotten more robots. I forgot about that. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why mine weren't working properly. So I just dumped them. I'm going back to get more. No, stop, train, halt.
You're trying to stop it with your body?
Not usually, but occasionally as a last resort.
I found your robots. Can
Yeah,
I
they're
can I
slowly working their way
appropriate
back to
them?
base.
Is there a way to appropriate
Yes,
them?
you can.
How do I do that?
Just right click on them, same as mining anything.
Okay, I'm stealing your robots.
That's fine. They weren't doing my work, so I dumped them.
Oh, there's
I'll
a
find some robots that will actually.
big worm attacking me over here. Get that out. Okay, well, I got as many of them as I could. Trees are in the way. There's another base I think I'm gonna have to go blow up. I'm already in the area, I might as well. There are some that are on like an island.
Oh, we just got a big base that moved into the north of our home main factory. Kill those soon.
Okay, I'm gonna drive-by
I'm just-
grenade. Okay, that's enough of that.
Same repair pack. Oh, interesting. You have no repair packs in the system?
Oh, logistics is missing repair packs?
Yeah, this is weird.
Could
See no reason
explain
for them to be missing.
could explain why they didn't give me any. Ugh. Well, that's not good because I actually kind of need one now. Oh well.
I'll go fix it right now. Figure out what the deal is.
Well, I'm not at the base, so that doesn't
I have no gear wheels. Oh. Yep. I was just missing an inserter. Somebody has probably been commenting about that for like the last 30 episodes. Oh, I fixed it. We now have repair packs in the system.
Well, we had repair packs though, so that couldn't have been that long of a thing, right?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. The real question is, why are my robots not working? Giving the commands and they're just ignoring me.
Well,
Lazy bastards.
now that you have an actual power source, I'm hoping they'll behave a little bit better. I still haven't gotten my robots back, so I have no clue where they are. As a matter of fact, I picked up your robots. Okay, yeah, I have some robots because I stole yours. Granted, only some of yours.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly confused as to why my robots are just not doing anything.
Okay. Here's the wall. Now for the turrets.
I'm extremely perplexed. I have full power. I have robots. Oh, jeez. Probably. So they might need to rework their robot tasking logic. Because apparently I had some robots off in Oblivion. And I couldn't assign new tasks to the robots in my inventory because they were getting assigned to these robots that were off in Oblivion. And I had to wait until they finally got back to me before I would do anything.
All right, I would like to point out
Jeez.
that the robots that I have are now disassembling the train yard. So, is there a plan that you wanted to implement here? Because they're just disassembling it. And they're giving me all the
Yes, so
iron, so my
place-
inventory is probably going to get full of iron here in a second.
So there's a blueprint in my Rails book.
Well, with
Called
7
Even
robots, that's going to take
Motor.
an awful long time, so I've
No,
abandoned
it
it.
shouldn't take that long.
They're
All right, well then I'll go do it.
they're taking all of the iron out of the boxes. It's gonna take a very long time.
Oh, I forgot about the boxes. All right, I'll go fix that.
7 robots taking the
Forgot
iron
about
and
the
putting it in
boxes.
my inventory is gonna take an awful long time.
I thought they were just taking it out of the off the inserters and off the belt. I forgot that there were boxes with 2.4 thousand iron in it a piece.
Yes, and now the train's not gonna have anything to do here when it gets here because
Yeah, I'll be there in a moment.
hey, give it to me. All right, you're not gonna give it to me. Make me do it that way, huh? All right. I think that's everything connected over here. I'm gonna put another radar dish on the other end of the base because this is a fairly large base.
We have a train deadlock.
Now that I'll probably say is my fault, but we'll see here in a second. Let me see.
No,
Train
I
deadlock.
don't think so. I think we just have a ton of trains in here in this
Oh
area.
yeah, all the depots are full. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now see, I said, do we need to expand the depot? And you said, no, it will be fine.
I'm not always correct. I'm just gonna do this manually. It's because I turned a train off automatic mode.
Oh, it was just sitting.
And I didn't leave it in the depot. It accidentally like moved a little forward, so it was blocking a couple sections. I fixed it. Ah.
Do you realize that that train is full of solid fuel?
Yeah, I know that. It'll get cleared out when we get back to the depot.
Why are the inserters not giving that train iron? Huh. Okay. Well, in
I'll
any
be there in
case,
a minute.
this is going to be a good point to go ahead and wrap up this video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner and Rotype signing out.